Are your hooks pushing viewers away instead of pulling them in? Well, by the end of this video, you'll learn a new secret formula that'll transform your hook writing ability forever. Let's get into the content. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna take a look at are the results, so that way you can know that this formula I'm gonna lay out for you can actually work. It's just a matter of you actually going out there and implementing it, all right? All right, so as you can see right here, it says key moments for audience retention. All right, so inside of your analytics, if you actually go to the analytical tab and then you click on the content tab and you only focus on videos, this is where I'm at right now, just to give you some context. All right, so right here it says how to back up your YouTube channel full protection guide. Now, one of the things that YouTube focuses on is how long can you keep people within the first 30 seconds. That's why it says still watching at 30 seconds. For this video, I kept 70% of viewers watching up to the first 30 seconds, right? So the higher that number, most times you'll have people staying longer in your video, the longer you can hold them within that time frame, right? So if we go to the next one, it's 67%, right? So different style of video. So I started like this for this video, but then I started pretty much face up to the camera for this video. And then if we go to this next one, boom, I started in the like corner. And then if I go to the next one, boom, I started big face again, right? So it's just a matter of like looking at these charts and being able to say, okay, this is what I was doing at that particular point, and then what did I actually say? And another thing you can actually learn from is the below typical intros. So those are the ones that maybe they weren't bad videos, but they didn't really have the best hook. So people really dropped off in the beginning. And you can learn some of the things that you ended up doing in that video. And then you can take some of those things away moving forward when it comes to creating your hooks, all right? So I just want to share with you my results real quick so you can know that this can work for you. So now we're going to go into how did this method actually come about? And then I'm going to show you step by step exactly how to implement it. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you these two clips. This clip right here and this clip right here, and then the information that is in the clips, I'm gonna show you how to implement them step by step, all right, so let's go ahead and listen. If a person sees an appealing thumbnail, they see a clickable title, but then when they actually start watching the video, you don't deliver on what the title and the thumbnail presented, they're gonna jump off your video, right? Okay, so that's the first message, right? Just keep that in mind as I show you this next clip.
The title and the thumbnail are a combo, and their job is to put a question in the mind of anybody who sees that on their homepage.
Okay, so let's stop right there. So basically what was said there is, are you confirming the title and the thumbnail? But the thing that the other creator didn't really mention is, are you confirming the title, the thumbnail, and the hook? Because yes, you can get somebody to click, but if they click on your video and it's not what was presented in those two things, then they're gonna jump off the video. Pretty much what I said in my clip. Now, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna show you how easy it is to literally combine all three of those. All right, so here's what you're gonna need to make this work. So number one, you're gonna need a finished title and a finished thumbnail, okay? So that's the way we're gonna make this work the best, all right? So you gotta have those two things. The other thing is an AI generated tool that allows you to submit information. Now, I'm using ChatGPT. If you have another tool that you use that has the same capabilities, then use that. But for me, it works best with this tool. All right, so here we go. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into one of my ones that I already have, the feed that I already have. All right, so here we go. So you can see right here, it says, does my title complement the thumbnail? And then it has the title and then it has the actual title right there, right? So that is the prompt that I created that's going to help us with phase number one of this process. So you can see right here, I submitted my thumbnail. There's thumbnail number one. And then you can see here's thumbnail number two. That one doesn't include me. So I asked ChatGPT which one complements the best. So you can see right here, it says the title, the new secret to writing YouTube hooks that work, complements both thumbnails very well. But here's a detailed analysis of each thumbnail, right? So it's telling me both thumbnails align well with the title, which is great, right? That's phase number one. Now we're gonna move on to phase number two. So now that we understand, okay, these are all the things that we have, now let me open up another thread. So in this thread over here is the other thing. So I'm gonna go all the way up so I can explain this one. All right, so this is the prompt that I use to take the title and the thumbnail that complements well, and then I get ChatGPT to actually generate me a hook based on those two things. Now you can start to see like why this is very, very powerful. You're creating that complementary between all three of them. All right. So you can see right here, it says, based on this thumbnail and title combination, write me an extremely intriguing hook for my YouTube video and make sure it is no longer. So this is where we get into my formula for hooks. So it says, make sure it is no longer than 15 seconds in length to say. So it shouldn't be no longer than 15 seconds. I don't like doing long hooks. I like to just get people the information and provide as much value as possible. All right. So then it says 15 seconds in length to say and starts with a thought-provoking question. And after the thought-provoking question, you see how specific I'm being, right? And after the thought-provoking question, follow up with, well, in this video, you will. That's one option. And then, well, by the end of this video, you will. That's the other way that they can end it. And then it says, title. And so you will put your title here and then you will upload your thumbnail here just like I did, right? So then when I did that, you can see it spit out a hook. It said, why are most YouTube hooks failing to grab attention? Well, by the end of this video, you'll discover the new secret formula to writing irresistible hooks that keep viewers glued. And then I said, okay, give me 5 more, because this one was all right, but I was like, give me 5 more. And then you can see right here it says, ever wonder why your YouTube video hooks aren't working well? Well, in this video, you'll learn the revolutionary new way to write hooks that actually keep viewers watching. And the most powerful part about this is that you're combining title, thumbnail to generate a hook based on the title and the thumbnail being complementary. Okay, that's the power in this. All right, and then there was another one, and I'm actually show you the process that I went through, but there's another one down here that I really like. All right, so you might have noticed I said this in the beginning. Are your hooks pushing viewers away instead of pulling them in? So that was a part of the one that I used. So let me actually show you the process. So you can see right here, this was the first one because I saw that it generated me this. So I was like, okay, I like this one. And this is the one that it generated. It says, why are most YouTube hooks failing to grab attention? And so on and so on. Pretty much this one here, right? And then I was like, okay, that's cool. Let me find another one. So then it says, are your hooks pushing viewers away instead of pulling them in? And then it gave me this one. And then I was like, okay, so how can I combine these two to make a better hook? So then I came down here and I said, okay, I like the beginning of this one, which is, are your hooks pushing viewers away instead of pulling them in? And then I said, well, in this video, because that's the way that I usually roll into things. Well, in this video, you'll discover a new secret formula that will transform your hook writing game forever. Let's go. So the let's go was just like more of a thing that's more of my style. And then right here, I ended up creating this, but I didn't actually take this angle. Instead of starting with a thought-provoking question, I basically took the same hook and I said, okay, let's change the flow of it. If your hooks are pushing viewers away instead of pulling them in, then you want to watch this video all the way through, because I'm gonna share a new secret formula that will transform your hook writing game forever. Let's go. Right? So that's just me continuing to go through the hooks until I get to a point where I'm most certain that it's going to engage the audience the way that I want it to. All right. So that's how you want to go through your hooks. You want to go through until you get to a point to where you feel comfortable.